Yo! What's up, everybody? A Superfly Fat Guy, 859, coming at you again. And I'm coming at you with a series that I haven't done a video for in a long time. And those of you that have been around here for a while know I'm talking about Knives Caught on Screen. I think I've got a ton of new subscribers since episode 8 that I did. And basically what I do is when I'm watching a movie, most of the movies that I watch are at my computer. While I'm sitting here watching a movie, if I catch a knife in the movie, I'll pause it, I screenshot it, and then I put them all on film here. I got 8 before this. For those of you that are new subs, sometimes I have people suggest movies that have stuff in it. Please go back and watch the old episodes, because I've covered a lot of movies. 8 episodes, and I probably did 8 or 10 knives from, different movies in each one. So you do the math on that. I mean, there's a lot. So anyway, I got a few. These are all from 2 movies, okay? One of them, there's a lot in it. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot in. There's one it's basically like a repeat. But anyway, what I'll do is the first 3 are from the first movie, and the last 6 are from the second movie. So the first movie is Bullet to the Head with Sylvester Stallone, and there's a couple awesome movies or knives in there. And one that I couldn't figure out, but it was one of those things. Well, I'll go ahead and show you now. And that is, it's a karambit, obviously, but I just don't know what the hell karambit it is, It could be anything. I mean, from the looks of it, let me pull it up here. From the looks of it, it's got like a pearl inlay, and who knows. I mean, it could be anything. So, plus I'm not super familiar with karambits. So I just couldn't figure out, what that was. And then the next one is this one. And as you can see there, of course, that's the Microtech Halo. Again, I'm not super familiar with the Halos. I know what it is, but, there's so many different variations of the Halo. So you know which one it is. I just know it's a Halo. And then we got this one. And that's a Spyderco Citadel. If you guys aren't familiar with that one, of course, you knife folks, I'm sure you are. It's an automatic, a push-button automatic, out the side, I think it's called, or something. Anyway, awesome knife. Never had one, never held one, but I'd love to have one. So, the next one, or the next 6, are from the movie Force of Execution with Danny Trejo and Steven Seagal and a couple other people that I don't really remember. Sorry. And the only reason why I remember Danny Trejo is because he's in a couple of these pictures. So here's the first one now. And that is the Benchmade Presidio. Now there's several different versions of the Presidio. I don't think it's the automatic, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So, I don't really remember when when he flipped it out, if it came out like an automatic or not. But anyway, the next one is this one. And actually, that's there's 2 different knives in the shot there. There's the Buck 110. That's pretty obvious. It's in Danny Trejo's chest. But then over there on the ground is a Cold Steel Counter Tack. And actually, I'll go ahead and, well, anyway, I did some research to find out that was the precise one. And I think it's in another picture here, but we'll go ahead and I'll show you that, the last one, because there's quite a few knives in it. Here's another one now. And that, of course, is the Buck 110 just by itself. It's just another view of that same scene. And here's another one now. And that is the Buck 119. And I think that's, I could be wrong, either, I don't remember who it was now, but somebody threw that and stuck it in that guy's chest. I can't remember if it was Steven Seagal or like his little buddy that he taught how to fight or whatever. And then this one now. And that, of course, is the Cold Steel Spartan. Everybody knows the Spartan. If you don't know the Spartan, you need to look at some Cold Steel knives. That's one of their tried and trues. And then finally, there's this picture. And that is a Cold Steel spread. There's the Cold Steel, the Tiger's Claw there. There's the same combat tack or whatever that I just said. I think it's there. There's a Cold Steel. I think that's a Recon. And then I can't remember the name of the last one on the very end. It's kind of a blur. You can't really see it, but it's a Cold Steel too. I just can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's a bunch of Cold Steels there, and then a couple of them that I couldn't really identify, but I'm sure they're Cold Steels as well. So anyway, guys, that is episode 9 of Knives Caught on Screen. I already have enough for episode 10, and I'm working on 11. So definitely, there's a couple more of these in the works. So don't think that we're going to go months without seeing this series again, another episode of it. So everybody, if you have any comments or questions, if you know what the karambit is, or if I was wrong on any of these, tell me down below. All right, guys, take her easy.